Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello truckers, welcome back to ATS. No trailer today, because I thought today we'd take a nice heavy load. We're in Dallas, Texas, and I guess we're going to Gulfport, Mississippi. That's where we're headed. So I got the hazard lights on. I also got a new mod installed. I don't think I've shown an episode since I got up, but it's like new markers. You don't see no like green flashing lights everywhere. So you pretty much got to figure out on the GPS and the map where I'm going to get my load. It's mostly just white lines like you would normally see, I would suppose. Which one is mine? So right here, see next to this trailer, as you look over Cindy, there's no white lines on that one. As you look at the other big load, you got white lines around that one. That's the one we're taking. So we got a little bit of a journey today. Not too far. Yeah, the trailer thing is kind of nice. But for now, I had enough of doing my own trailers and such. So I wanted to take a nice big load. Let's see, what's going to be the best way out of here with this thing? Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a outside view of what we got here. Still kind of early in the morning. That's our load for today. I wonder if I'm going to need the third axle down. We'll see how the truck travels without the third axle being down. But I think we'll come out of here, we'll swing out to there. I think that's what we're going to try to do. Before I go, what's the 34 tons? So it's not that heavy. It's just going to be a matter of getting it out of here. It's going to be a little... It's not going to be too tricky, I don't think. Famous last words, he says he doesn't think. Of course, I never do think, so... which way am I going? I'm taking the left out of here, alright? A matter of getting it through this gate as straight as we can. Just checking for traffic. I think we'll mosey on out and hopefully people will stop, but there's no traffic coming along. Truck seems to be handling just fine for now without the third axle being down. I think I'll leave the beacons on. They're blue, I know. But for some reason, when I try to put the orange beacons on, it's crashing the game right now, so not sure what is up with that. So we'll stick with the blue ones. I could have went with red, but I went with blue because it's a blue truck. It's been a while since I've driven with a long load on here, so hopefully I don't screw up too much. It's only a few pieces of traffic. Are y'all going to turn after? Yeah, you're all turning your direction line after you get to it, so. Got around the corner fine. So like I said, we're in Dallas, Texas right now. I don't know if you're turning or not, fella. Thought you were going to turn, but you didn't at the last second. And I made a wide turn because Hey, come on now. I got the clutch in. What are you talking about? So a little rusty to start off with. Once we get on the interstate, we should be more than ready to burn rubber. No traffic coming, so we can just merge right on out. I think I'll get right into the middle lane here. Should have plenty of fuel. We're only going... Where's the mileage? We're 600 miles. Not far at all. Shift her to 11th gear here. Now mosey on through. So I've been doing a lot of the trailer stuff off camera. Until some of the mods start kicking in, which some of them are starting to come around to 1.32, which is still in beta. Are you going to make me stop at this, I don't know if it's an active way station, but I don't think it is. Must be not. Some way stations are active on the coast-to-coast map, some aren't. See, the speed limit is 75. I think we'll stick around 70. I'm not going to try to zoom along too much. So basically, with the, in case you're not doing the 1.32 beta, when you buy a trailer and you set a home base to it, you just, so say you're traveling around and you want to switch trailers, you're gonna have to go back to the base that trailer is set for. So let's just say your home garage is San Francisco, and you're putting your trailers there. So say you're just traveling around and you're in New Mexico. It's like, well, I don't want my reefer trailer anymore. I want just the insulated trailer. You're going to have to drive all the way back to San Francisco to get it. You just can't say swap and it swaps. At least not now. You haven't been able to do that. So just keep that in mind. You kind of have to plan like round trips. Yeah, I'm going to stay underneath this speed limit with this big load, heavy load. I usually don't like taking the bigger loads too much, only because I do like the parking and all that fun stuff. To me, that's fun, but when you get these big loads, when you get to areas, it's basically a drive in and park. Although sometimes on the modern maps, they don't, some of the areas you go to park, there isn't enough room to park these. So because I do have a long truck and of course a long trailer. We'll see when we get there. Like I said, it's not that far of a journey. Plus we're going to be getting closer to the part of the map that's been sort of worked on. A lot of the map has been touched up on since it first came out. I mean, like Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and I think little parts of Mississippi, northern parts of Texas, Oklahoma, parts of Colorado have been sort of done up well. There are other parts of the map, like we get on the interstate, you know, you are just going to see just like this here. But it sure does give the option to drive everywhere around the country to like long distances. Even though we're doing way under the speed limit, we caught this pack no problem. And we're slowing down because we have to. One thing I don't usually do, but do an outside kind of a view. No, not that one, or that one. There's the one. And not that view either. There you go. Of course, I wasn't paying attention to my speed. We dropped so much that traffic is passing left, left, and right. So let's get her back up to speed here, which won't take us too long. As long as we get there with no damage. Let's see. Right now it's saying it's going to take us 10 hours to get there, and I got 30 hours to get there. Got little toucan Sam up there just bobbing away. He's having a blast. Yes, I was kind of hoping, I don't know who started the rumor that when 132 came out that you would be able to see your trailers on the road. I'm like, well, that's great. I would love to have, you know, design my own trailers and see them on the road. Don't think that's going to be a thing. I think SCS has been toying with it for a while, but being able to see your trucks on the road and your trailers on the road. But to me it seems like it'd be just way, I don't want to say complicated. I was going to pass, but that car came out of nowhere in that fast lane. This is when I find out my off-ramp is coming up sometime soon. So getting into this lane is not the best thing with this long trailer. If I have to move over, we're moving over. It's only 65 here, huh? So I better reset my GPS. Yeah, cruise control is about 68. But also, there's been a lot of updates to the 1.32. Well, I shouldn't say updates, but maybe hot fixes that SCS has been doing. Fixing out some problems. Some of my, I don't have many mods, but a couple of them have updated to the 1.32. But don't, if you're switching back and forth from 1.31 to 1.32, it seems like some of the mods are not interchangeable from the 1.32 back to 1.31, so just keep that in mind. So right now, my company owns, I think, about 5 or 6 trailers. Basically, I've pretty much bought all kinds of brands of trailers just to try them out, see what kind of cargo there is, see how it works out. It's just the thing, like if you're hauling a reefer trailer around with you, yeah, you can ditch the trailer anytime you want. You can be in any city and ditch the trailer and go right back to wherever garage you assign it to. But just that, like if you just have a reefer trailer with you all the time, you can only accept that certain cargo. So that's about the only thing I see. It's fun for a while, but after a while it's like, oh yeah, I've taken frozen vegetables 6 trips in a row because that's what's available to me. So you can kind of, if you want to get realistic, be like a real trucker and kind of plan a route to do like a circle to get back to your home base. So you can swap all trailers and try to plan another route and see if you can get back to your home base in a certain time. Kind of work your way back. I think I need to change my home base because where my home base is, not much cargo goes there, and it's the middle of flipping nowhere, which is really where I live anyway, so. Although I remember, I've said before, my original base when the game first came out was Vegas. And I don't like traveling through Vegas, it's because it's 30 miles an hour everywhere. Vegas is a big city. So it seems like it takes you forever to drive through there. San Francisco, I tried once just to be, you know, by the Golden Gate Bridge, but the hills around there, stop signs everywhere. I was like, yeah, okay, I got to get out of here. Sacramento wasn't too bad. But maybe when Oregon comes out, I may change my base to Oregon somewhere. I would like to get back in that right-hand lane, just to be on the safe side, although I don't think we are getting off anytime soon. Of course, the second I usually get in the right-hand lane, I usually plow right up on traffic and have to get back in the left lane. And then, of course, when you try to get in the left lane to pass, there's cars out there, so you can't do it. And, of course, we're awfully long at the moment. All the wear I got in my truck right now is all tire wear. I think it's 23% tire wear on the vehicle. And if you haven't been playing 132, now when you go to repair your vehicle, you can select what parts of your vehicle you want to fix and repair, what parts you don't want to repair. So if you just want to repair just like an engine and keep the tires on it, just click on the engine. Don't just love people when they're in the left-hand lane to pass, they take like 5 miles to pass you. Move it. But the good thing about owning your own trailers is if you happen to have an accident, whatever, you can damage your trailer and it may not damage the cargo, and the cargo is all that matters, so you won't get no penalty when you deliver. Just that you will have to fix your trailer at some point. And trailers do have tire wear like your vehicle does, so even though you may not hit nothing, you check your damage report like this, it will say, like your trailer will say like, you know, 13% damage, like I haven't hit nothing. Well, you haven't, it's just your tire wear. And yeah, it's going to flash at me to visit the service station immediately. It's just my tires. That's all that we're dealing with. And I have gone up to about 45% wear in the tires, so that's not going to be an issue. It's not going to make my truck stall out or anything. Fix my track IR there so it centers a little bit better. Sometimes my track, well, if you have track IR, you probably realize that you drive for a bit, and all of a sudden, you know, the beams on your headset adjust a little bit, or you know, you move your head around, your headset moves a little bit. It'll change your point of view. So you got to, recenter it once in a while. We're already down to about 320 miles to go, but as you know, in trucking simulator, either Euro or American, that is not far at all. I know we're going to Gulfport, where Port of Oakland. So we're going to the port basically in Gulfport. Nice little bridge we're going over. Don't change lanes when you're on a bridge. I do believe, of course I'm looking out the river, I do believe that's the Mississippi we're going over, Mississippi River. Hopefully I'm correct on that. So now we're getting to the parts of the coast-to-coast map that have been worked on, or prettied up, or however you want to word it. So you're going to get more scenery. I know I say this almost every episode as well, but I also need to go back on. I have downloaded one of Jazzy Cat's mods for traffic. It's been about a week since I checked, but it's the only one that was compatible with 1.3.2. I'm still stuck in this left-hand lane, but that's fine, as long as we don't have to get off anywhere anytime soon. We'll get in that middle lane though. I'm happy with that. Although I do miss my orange strobe lights. These are the blue strobe lights, like I said. Every time I'm in the vehicle shop, I try to put orange strobe lights on. The minute I click on orange strobe light to attach to the vehicle, it does. I don't know if it's the orange strobe light or the orange strobe light with a combo with the Volvo. I have no idea what's going on there, because I did have them on my other Volvo. I upgraded the Volvo to where I had the cables in the back. And it looks like are we getting off here somewhere? Or is this the natural curvature of the road? I need to move over. Okay, yep, we are getting off in a way. No one's still on the right-hand side. Double check there. No traffic coming. Get out of this lane, because this lane could end as well pretty soon. Yeah, we will speed up just a little bit. Speed limit 75, so we'll do about 70. No need to rush it. Like I said, the truck's handling pretty good without the third axle being down. I really haven't had to use the third axle too much. Until I get up to around 50 tons, maybe. Yeah, now I'm speeding again. No problem, take cruise control off and just cruise down to about 68 for you. Turn her back on. Looks like I'm on part of the map I haven't been on before, but this is kind of a new edition, a new edited edition. And I've been asked a couple times what version map I'm using. I've posted the link to one of them, one of the comments, and there's a lot of different versions out there, because it all depends on if you have the DLC of New Mexico or not. If you're, you know, and if you're still playing on 131, it's going to be a different version than if you're playing on 1.32. So just make sure you have the right version of the map for the version that you're currently running on, or you will have issues. Right, Cindy? I think she's doing the books over there like she always does. Or she's just enjoying the view, or she's playing Candy Crush. I have no idea what she's doing over there anymore. I could have sworn I've been through in this part of the map before, but obviously not according to GPS. I don't like coming up on trucks when they're sitting in the on-ramp waiting to come on, because sometimes, as you know, AI traffic, they're like, oh yeah, I got plenty of them. They start coming out and you're barreling along at 70 miles an hour and you have nowhere to go. Maybe my hazard strobe lights made him aware that I was coming along. I also keep saying I need to make a dead zone in my steering wheel because I have a 0 dead zone in my steering wheel, so any slight move I'm making the steering wheel starts going. See that trucker, he came out. Thank you. Always when you're in the left lane, I swear. I swear. Got a lot of weight, so I need to start slowing down soon. So the other thing this mod does that gets rid of like the green flashing lights, like you're not going to see where you got to go for the way station. You can kind of see like a white X on the ground right in front of the truck. Of course, that's where you gotta go, and that's what you're gonna see at all the entrance points. Like when you want to pick up a load, you're just gonna see a white X on the ground. And then when you pick up or deliver a trailer, you're gonna see white lines of where you need to park it. You're not gonna see no flashing green arrow for you. Traffic coming, so thank you for that. $140 miles out, and we shall be there. Forgot what button it was to. Not that button. So it's not that button either. I gotta learn those buttons to give you guys some better camera views once in a while. Like I said, I don't have a great setup for recording when I got the steering wheel and the keyboard on the side. Really, it's funny if you watch my other videos like Farming Sim, Farmer's Dynasty. Driving in third person, I do better than I do in first person. Until I start to get to Euro or American Truck Sim, I can only drive first person like this. I cannot drive in third person. So, yeah, I'm a nut. So that's what you get. That's what you get. Looks like we might be getting off up here somewhere. Looks like we're changing highways, freeways, whatever you want to call it. And of course I would have the tighter loop to go around, so this ought to be fun. Make sure no one's coming off the off-ramp there. the corner. Why? Because the back of the trailer could hit the guardrail over there if I'm not careful. And I think that car, there's a truck coming in this lane, so hopefully you can slow down. Because I'm out there now. Looks like we get to go uphill as we try to increase speed, so that's always lovely. That's why we got beacons. And you can see this part of the map hasn't been touched on. It's just an interstate going through. Might have to get in that middle lane because I don't want to slow down at this point. We are slowly gaining some speed. Nope, that car is not gonna. He just, dude. If you're gonna pass me while I'm shifting, please. Thank you. Killed my momentum just a little bit. What's going on over there, huh? Looks like they're doing some tarring on the freeway. And before you know it, you look down at your mileage marker and you realize you've only got 60 miles to go, so we should be there shortly. Hopefully it's not a difficult place to park. It usually isn't. But on the modern map, it sometimes is, because some of these parking areas, you know, were made before these long trailers came in. The oversized trailers I'm talking about. But for the most part, it's not a problem. Gulfport, 20 some odd miles. I'm going to sneak back over to that middle lane, which is now the inside lane. So you can see we're back into an area of the map that's been worked on. But they're slowly, basically working on the southeast and working their way out, which is kind of smart because it'll take a while for SES to get this far. Of course, at the rate SES is going with the state maps, they may never get this far. Well, we can see Gulfport on the GPS. Looks like we'll be getting off on the next ramp. Hopefully no one comes up on the right hand side of me because I want to hog all the lanes. No one coming. I'm trying to check my inside as well. Well, that gear right there, that's twice that's done that to me. All the other gears I've had no problem with. I'm going to kind of hog both lanes here. And I have every right to. Yeah, you got some hang well, I don't know if they're hang gliders or not. I don't know what you would actually call them. Yeah, I have not been to this part of the map, obviously, so we just discovered this Gulfport. But yeah, look at the beach down there. It looks nice. Well done. Actually, this is probably a decent place to kind of pull out, as you would. Kind of stop here. I'm going to put on the parking brake for a second. See if we can get a nice... oh yeah, put a lock on it. Luckily, when I take the screenshot, you won't have to hear the horns honking. There we go. That's a nice one on the beach. There we go. Just wanted to make sure it did take it. All right, I'm out of here. Calm your titties. We're out of here. I mean, you can't. I mean, that's a nice little shot right there, the beach. Actually, I hear a copter. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Yeah, well done to this part of the map. It's looking good. Nice little port there. Too busy sightseeing. I'm bound to run into something at some point. There's the port. I'm assuming I'm going to. Don't you dare pull out yet, dude. I'm gonna make my wide corner here. So that was a nice little journey, and I'm glad I thought I'd been to Gulfport before, but obviously I haven't. But it looks like it's going to be like the same circular that you get in the Oakland port. Kind of. Trying to figure out the pattern here, so they're not stopping from that direction. I'm going to kind of sneak my way out here. That guy was stopping twice. Because I felt like if I didn't bully my way out of there, I may be sitting there for a while. Oh, this corner does not look good. Oh, yeah. I hope no one's coming the other way, because I got to hog that lane terrible. And you know someone's going to come around that corner. You know there's going to be someone come around that corner. Or not. Corner wasn't that bad, though. Look in the back of the trailer. I had a decent amount of room. But, I mean, the reason why I went this way, because if I knew it was like the Oakland port road, now I get a straight shot into the port. No, don't you. Jeez, AI traffic. I think I sneaked in there. Oh, it looks like I'm going right here. I may not straighten up soon enough. Oh, no. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Don't make me straighten it up. Down with the coupling. Excellent. So that means no damage whatsoever. There we go. Current company job offer. So that's a new thing that you can kind of do. Back to Texas, huh? But we'll have to see what's available next time. Let's head on back out here. Is our trailer gone? No, it's still there. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Parking brake. Don't see that often now, do you? The trailer went flying. Where is that going? I have no idea where that's going. That's something different. Don't come towards my truck. I can imagine if it comes back here and hits my truck, what that would do. I'm going to park over here. And probably when I restart the game, they'll be fine. I'm surprised that's not crashing the game, to be honest with you. That was different. Let's see if I can... Ooh, there's water underneath us. Well, there she sits. That is interesting. But that will do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the ride. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time on ATS. But until then, have a good one.